There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
So what happened to the lady that I pulled?
Yeah, she kept asking for selfies and autographs.
That's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Philadelphia, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for Brooklyn, they're hanging in the lower third of the pack so far. But it's only the start of the season, so it's not panic time yet for all the fans out there.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Cam Thomas out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, on the wings, Nesmith and Mathurin. Pascal Siakam out there with Tony Bradley. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
And he drops the first.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
That one's no good. All right, guys, we're lucky. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. After playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. Indiana has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Porter, the pass to Williams, to the middle. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Here's MP. Last game, 26 points for him. Claxton passes to MP. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And here's Siakam for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. MP against Halliburton. MP no good. Now the Pacers with it. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Here's Siakam. Pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 6.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Thomas. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Up top, Siakam. He's guarded by Porter. No coverage that time. Halliburton's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Now, here's Williams. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Siakam. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Brooklyn also changing it up. Man comes in for Williams, and it's Martin in for Thomas. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nice shot by Walker.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Jackson finds them hard. McConnell outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And stolen by McConnell. Pass to Walker. Jackson left side. Outside for McConnell. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Toppin. And that's not going to go. And so it's Indiana now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense. And
Hey,
Nets trail by 12. And now with a few games in the books, Clark, are we fully back in the swing of things?
well, I can't speak for you, B.A. I'm still actually getting my own act together. I mean, it's the same for teams out there. Some teams anyway. But we really are off to the races here, and this season is shaping up nicely.
Here's MP. That one is off. Great D that time from Halliburton.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Porter. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The kick out to Williams. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. MP up top. And that time also a missed shot. Pacers leading by 18. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. .35 seconds left in the first half. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Bradley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Toppin shot is off.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bennedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Indiana Pacers.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here at Indiana, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Bennedict Mathurin.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season, the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. MP is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3.
And this is just one of those blow-up nights for Thomas. He has one of these every once in a while.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And the dunk by Halliburton.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Halliburton. Williams defending. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
MP, the pass to Claxton. On the wing, Mathurin. Williams defending. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Mathurin. Rebounded by the Nets.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that. Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. No good on the three.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
MP shot is off. Indiana leading by 18. Pass to Nesmith. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA. But Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Bradley. Walker comes in for Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Nesmith. And a change for the Nets. Clowney, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. From deep, MP. And Toppin pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Halliburton outside. The three is up. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Walker with it. Now guarded by MP. The kick out to Walker. The open shot. Halliburton. Rebound Brooklyn. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Siakam. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers leading by 19. And here's McConnell. He has 7. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. Ooh, ripped away. It's tipped. And he gets it back. They get it back. And he recovers it.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
MP with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. MP, the pass to Martin. Now here's MP from deep. Walker pulls down the board. And here's Toppin from the arc. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Indiana up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's MP. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he cannot hit.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. Oh, it's off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP fast up the floor.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
That's good from Siakam.
Boy, you've really got to admire and appreciate the reliability of a guy like Siakam. You know, he understands his game inside and out, knows his strengths and weaknesses, and because of that, I think he's able to contribute to his team in multiple ways.
Siakam hits them both. They trail by 11. Thompson outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, there's no question. Thomas has the green light from out there.
Indiana has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Halliburton fires. He's off from 3.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Thomas with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Huge bucket by MP. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one went down.
Here's Siakam. Siakam fires one down.
Siakam unfazed by the pressure and high stakes. That's what you expect from a veteran like him.
MP. The three is off.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Siakam using his length inside.
What a nice move by Siakam. A much improved ball handler, especially for a forward. He's making it happen right there.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's MP.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 7.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And Nesmith is a very talented shooter. No denying that. I mean, he's a guy you have to guard closely at all times.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Can't get it to go. Halliburton against MP. And so it's Indiana winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your evaluation of your performance? You had some good moments, but not enough, ultimately.
Yo, these kind of games are worse than a straight-up blowout because with those, at least you just forget about it, call it a bad night, and you move on. But tonight, we had chances. We just didn't follow through on them, especially me. This one's going to bug me until I get out there next game and win.
You'll be there watching, MP.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Back to you, Brian.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Detroit Pistons. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. A couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Caris LeVert is out there with Cunningham. And it's Green in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, the post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. MP out there with Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Now, here's Cunningham. Following the miss by MP. LeVert the pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
MP passes to Claxton. That shot off the mark. Great defense that time from Duren. Down low. Pass to LeVert. Cunningham kicks to Harris. They get it again. Here's Duren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And finished off by Porter.
Well, showing off the athleticism. At 6'10", Porter Jr. is a major problem inside.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cunningham inside, covered by MP. Cunningham gets the bucket.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Now, MP. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
It's LeVert on the wing. To the middle. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's MP. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And here's LeVert. His last outing, 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. Here's Duren. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score. And it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
And you talk about size.
Oh, whoa! That's just unfair.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Outside, Green. Duren the pass to Harris. LeVert in the corner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
MP way outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
They get it back. Duren finds LeVert. And the rejection by Claxton. Duren sets the screen for Harris. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Really left alone that time. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 5.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's MP. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The kick out to Cunningham. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Wilson out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Martin. Then it's Sharp. And it's Demon in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
That's the Demon. Martin kicks to Wilson. Here's Mann. No good on the 3. Pistons leading by 15. Holland the pass to Stewart. Outside Robinson. Now here is Reed. Pass to Sasser. No good on the triple. Out there on the floor for the Nets. So for the Pistons, here's Harris. He's got 5. Cunningham outside. Back to Harris. Duren with the screen on Porter. And Duren slams it in.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
It's stolen by Green. Cunningham looking around. And slam dunk by Harris.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Pass to LeVert. Cunningham, a screen on Thomas. And it's LeVert missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to MP. And now the Pistons fast break. And it's LeVert missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Cunningham against MP. Good. 9 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay from that.
Thomas passes to MP. Porter kicks to MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And so it's Detroit, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Pistons.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Caris LeVert. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys?
On the rise. Hey Allie, thank you very much for the report.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Porter. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That's going to send Tobias Harris to the line. That one on Porter. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Stan, over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy. totally unselfish and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Thomas passes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Inside, here's Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And so, MP will bring it up for the Nets. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 10 points.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Outside, Green. Pass to Harris. Cunningham for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Drills it from outside.
MP looking solid from there.
Pistons leading by 18. Pass to LeVert. Now Harris for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 15.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the inside, P. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LeVert kicks to Green. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
It's a great finish! Oh, my.
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
The Nets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in for Michael Porter. Stewart checked in for Detroit. Marcus Sasser comes in for Cade Cunningham. Thomas against Green. And another 3 for Detroit.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. MP, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Mann comes in for Williams, and Martin subbed in for Thomas. Then for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Green. Robinson is subbed in for Caris LeVert.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's MP. Pass to Mann. MP outside. Offensive rebound, Sharp. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Sasser. Good defense by MP. The Nets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Holland, the pass to Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. Harris has got 18 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Detroit Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick...
Talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Detroit making a switch here. Klintman's checked in. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sasser's got 17 points here in the second half. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Detroit's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Klintman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Porter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. MP, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Holland. Robinson finds Sasser. Here's Klintman. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Nets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. The 3 from MP. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Paul Reed's checked in for the Pistons.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
Tries the spin move. Outside Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either. And here are the Nets. MP, that's for two. Robinson pulls it in. Sasser with it. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
You've talked about the need to send a message to opponents beyond winning or losing. You didn't get the win tonight. What message do you think you sent?
With all due respect to our opponents, but we beat ourselves tonight. I need to be dominant on the glass, and I wasn't. There's no other option.
Here you, MP. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. Signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship-caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.